Thank
now
you.
your ID.
For what?
Well, you're videotaping cars coming out of the police station.
Yeah.
Now it says no trespassing. So if you're recording cars and there's cars that we don't want you to see coming out of there.
Huh?
You have a gun?
No, I don't have a gun. Don't touch me.
What is this?
Don't touch me. I don't have a gun, dude. What the f*** is your problem?
He's got a gun.
I don't got a gun, you idiot.
Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about public recording, something that should be simple but often turns into a big deal. We'll look at how using your rights can sometimes clash with what people expect, leading to some tense and interesting moments. We'll break down real interactions with the public and police to see how standing up for your rights plays out in everyday situations. It's all about finding the balance between personal freedom and public reactions. So let's dive in and see what happens when you exercise your rights in public.
Okay, we go about our business, you get to go about yours, and everybody has a great day.
Well, that's what's about to happen. I have no ill will intent. I'm not telling y'all my name. I don't want to break any car. I don't want to get in any car. I'm not touching a car. I'm just taking pictures and videos, which is a lawful activity. So what's the purpose? But it's not a felony nor misdemeanor, and you know that. But it's not. Is that a
right to investigate as law enforcement. We have every right
investigate
to
a
do that
crime?
and ID. No, we don't.
If a crime has been
With terroristic threats in our country today.
So now you're saying I'm a terrorist?
No, that's what I'm saying with terroristic threats.
No, I'm a tourist.
When we
I'm a
tell
tourist.
citizens, when we tell citizens to contact something, you see something, say something. If you see people doing suspicious things, reach out to law enforcement. And so it's not normal for people to walk through and film in this parking lot. It's not normal to walk around and film around a nuclear station or around any high secure area. This is a facility here. We don't know if you're filming something to plan or prepare a jailbreak for somebody.
But until
so
you
we
have
a
proof
lawful
that that's what I'm
obligation.
doing, you have no right to
No,
talk
that's
to me,
not. That's not
officer.
true, sir.
That is true.
That's not true.
If I haven't broken a crime, you have
We
no
have a
legal
right
right
to
come
check
ask me who I
and
am.
make sure that you are not plotting and planning something against this facility, which holds a court venue.
Okay.
And so we have this inside this building. There's courtrooms, sir,
Which are open to the public.
which are open to the public, but you're not allowed to take a camera into that area.
But I'm
And
outside,
you can't
officer.
film.
So why'd you bring up the inside if I'm outside?
I'm telling you,
You're
that's
just
why-
reaching now,
No,
officer.
I'm
I've done
not
nothing
reaching.
wrong,
I'm not
and you know
reaching.
that. I've
I'm
done
not
nothing wrong,
reaching.
and everyone out here knows I've done nothing wrong. You're reaching for
We're
something.
not reaching for anything.
You are reaching, but it's not a crime. But it's not a crime.
We
We
investigate
have
a lot
not
of
told
suspicious
you.
crimes.
Have you been told that you committed a crime?
Can I ask you a question? The only important question that I want to ask you:
Ask me.
am I being detained?
You're not being
Absolutely.
detained. Have a great day.
Talk to you later, brother.
Thank you. You do need to carry your ID with you.
I don't. I know who I am. Thank you, though.
Fine, sir. You have a great day.
I'm going to. You enjoy yourself. Be safe out there, brother.
Be safe. Thank you.
Yes, sir. You as well. Yeah. So, anyway, we're gonna finish this tour here, and then we're gonna get out of there. Here, you got everybody standing outside here, like I've done something completely wrong here, and I don't understand why. You gonna follow each other around, brother?
No, sir. I'm gonna follow you.
Okay. Thank
I'm in a
you.
public place.
Yes, you are. I just you was following me.
No, I ain't following you.
Oh, okay. Because you was back there until I came over here, and then he's following me because he's back
No
there.
one following you.
He is. It's fine.
No, I'm following you, sir.
You not? I'm walking this way, and so are you.
I'm in a place where I'm supposed to be.
Where you want to be, it's a difference. Where you want to be, it's public. You're not supposed to be in public. You want to be in public. See how you just told on yourself? Cops make themselves look like idiots every day, for no reason. A law-abiding citizen, and they make themselves like complete idiots.
Folks, Dave was just out there filming from a public sidewalk, something he's totally allowed to do under the First Amendment. He wasn't doing anything wrong, just taking pictures and videos of the area, including some cars in a parking lot. But then an officer comes over and starts asking him a bunch of questions, like who he is and what he's doing. The officer says it's because Dave's actions seem suspicious, but filming in public isn't suspicious or illegal. Now, Dave stood his ground and made it clear he didn't have to show ID unless there was some reason to suspect he had committed a crime. And you know what? He was right. Law enforcement can't just ask for ID unless they have a good reason, like if they think you're involved in something criminal. The officer tried to say it was a security concern because Dave was filming near patrol cars and a facility, but just filming isn't illegal. It's not like Dave was trying to break into anything. By the end of it, the officer had no choice but to admit that Dave wasn't being detained, and he let him go on his way. This whole thing just shows how important it is to know your rights. Dave wasn't doing anything wrong, and by sticking to his guns, he made sure the officers respected his right to record in public. It's a good reminder for all of us to stay calm and assertive if we ever find ourselves in a situation like this.
We don't want you to expose any type of personal information while they're filming.
Don't touch me. You have no right to touch me. Tell me to back up and stay away from my cruiser. That's what I'm doing. What's your name? You don't have the right to talk about while I'm on the phone. I'm Officer Moore, 255 no property on badge. Get away from my vehicle. It's a dangerous job. How far do I have to go? If you're here to exercise your right, I can understand that and I can appreciate that. Before you touch me one more time. That. No, I'm allowed to create distance. Appreciate that. So, oh yeah, me putting my hand up to create distance, there's nothing wrong with that. It's not an assault. It's not an assault. You're fine. Okay? Now I'm an idiot. You're just being rude to me for no reason.
I can be rude to you. I can call you anything in my mind.
I know, but why do that? What kind of society? Why am I an ass? You don't even know me. You don't even know me.
I don't want to know you.
That's fine. Then walk away and stay away from me. Stay away from my car and leave me alone.
I'll go. It's my car, not yours.
This is not your car.
Oh, yes, it is.
It's not your car.
Did you pay for it?
Listen, you need to relax.
Do you have a loan on that?
You need to relax, okay? And you need to leave us alone. If you don't want us here, then we don't need to be here, but then don't get involved and start walking up to my car. I don't know who you are or what you're doing.
I can walk up to my car.
They don't want you back in, okay? So it's trespassing if you go back in.
You can't trespass me from a public space.
They said they didn't want you trespassing.
They cannot trespass me.
Okay, I'm
Get a
telling you what they
supervisor here
wanted.
now. Get a supervisor here now.
221 and 200.
Because you cannot trespass me from a,
Okay.
I have not committed a crime inside a public space. I cannot be
216.
trespassed from a public space.
Okay,
So are
they
you
asked
gonna-
you to leave.
Are you, they
They
can't
asked
do
you-
that.
Okay, well.
If
you
I
can
don't
talk
leave,
to
are
the
you going to
post
arrest?
office.
If I don't leave, are you going to
I
arrest
didn't
me?
say that. I said they want you
If I-
to leave. They don't want you to trespass.
I can go in here.
My supervisor's on his way out. You just asked for him if you would please stay outside.
No, this is a public space. I didn't commit a crime. You know that, right? No crime's been committed. You cannot be trespassed from a public space.
Thank you. You want my supervisor? He's on his way.
What's your name?
You already
Badge.
have it from past practice, okay?
Excuse me?
You already have it from the past.
What passed? What's your name and badge number?
Officer Fuller, 221.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You can have a good day.
I'm actually telling you to have a good day. Okay?
No.
Sir, do you have an identification, please?
I don't have one.
You don't have one?
No.
How about name and date of birth?
No,
Me?
no.
And then- all right,
This
I'm
is
done
not-
talking
this
to
is
you.
not private
I've told you
property.
I've told
This
you our
is public
stance in the past.
property.
Your stance. You know it. You can make your
Public.
adult decision.
All right, let's break this down. So, the citizen walks into a public building wanting to get a FOIA request and document the space, which is totally their right under the First Amendment. They're filming because they want to make sure everything's on the up and up, and honestly, they're just minding their business. The thing is, public buildings are open to the public during business hours, and unless you're doing something that disrupts things or crossing into private areas like medical rooms, you're good to go. Now, the officers are a little iffy here. They start talking about trespassing, but the citizen makes a good point. They can't really trespass you from a public space unless there's a legit reason. The citizen even called them out on that, pointing out that state laws beat local ordinances when it comes to public access. Honestly, the officers seemed to be a little confused about the whole thing, and it didn't help that they were acting like they were about to arrest the person over filming in a public space. To be fair, the building staff might have felt uncomfortable with the camera, but instead of asking the citizen to leave, they should have just communicated better. The citizen even said they were there to fill out a request and get some pamphlets, no big deal. It wasn't a cause a scene moment, just a person exercising their rights. The officers could have just let the citizen do their thing without all the talk about arresting them. Everyone would have saved time, and honestly, it would have been a much smoother interaction if they respected the rights of the person who's just trying to make sure everything's running right. At the end of the day, it's all about balancing privacy with transparency and making sure we're all being treated fairly.